Team Crypto Credit here to bring another review for the beginners, because I too myself is a beginner. And what we're gonna go over today, and hopefully we learn something, is trying to discern the difference between the different lending platforms and what makes them last and don't last. And this is all for beginners, because I know the beginners should know this. I mean, the beginners should learn this, because those people that's been in the field for a while, they should have a particular outlook on how certain programs is going to turn out. From my view of the audience that's responding, and even though it seemed like they're just reacting, but responding to the results of certain lending platforms, it seems as if they're getting a bit upset, or it's getting under their skin or something, as if they didn't understand what they were going into. So, as a beginner, understand, this is lending platforms, whether it's high yield investments programs, whether it's get rich quick scheme programs. We all tell you, as a YouTuber, only invest what you're willing or what you understand. If it disappears, there's no big issue. Because if you, for my understanding, go buy a McDonald's meal, like, unless you absolutely need that McDonald's meal or whatever fast food restaurant that's in your area meal, unless you absolutely need it, if somebody came by and for whatever reason made the occurrence of you losing that meal happen, you can't, in my understanding, shouldn't take it too personal, because it was a couple dollars that, yes, it was going to feel whatever nutritional value for you, but at the same time, it's not anything that you can get too personal about, as if you didn't understand that there was a risk of you losing it because you purchased it. Like, from my understanding, just as a beginner, understand, if you invest or speculate or gamble or indulge in this entertainment of the lending space, you really should understand. Just invest small amounts until you have proven, from my understanding, to yourself that, okay, I can invest this amount of money, and if it goes away, it's cool. I can move on to the next one, because that one is out the way. I either made money from it or I learned something from it. So what we're going to go over today is a couple programs that, from my understanding, is up for the next program of, trying to dominate this lending space. Here go one program right here, LoopX. It's out of the ICO stage, so it says, as you see, in one day, it's going to either the exchange, lending, or whatever they want to call it, to begin this program, to get all us participants hyped up on what's going to happen next. So this is LoopX. I wasn't going to leave any referral links in my videos, but now I'm going to start. But I do prefer you to just, comment and say, what's your referral link. I have a strategy that I've been using. It's been working pretty well. So if you would like to go into this program, well, not this program because it's already in ICO state, but this program do have something new for new users that have what they consider phenomenal rates if you invest very small amounts of money. My advice. Even though I'm not a professional, I'm not a CPA, I'm not an accountant, I'm just a local voice, whether domestic or foreign. So, LUPEX program that's going to begin, something that you can watch out for. I will say this is a program you can watch out for. I'm definitely stoked to see what's going to be the turnout, the results. That's my thing with all these programs, and that's my thing with everything. I just tackle and I just tinker with whatever I'm involved with until the result is something that I can really say I understand it. Now, another program I'm finna bring up is a program called Ecom Cash. And the reason why I'm bringing up this is because this too is a lending program. But as a beginner, such as myself and those who are viewing my channel, I would like to help you to understand what I haven't figured out yet. But Ecomcast, it it's began its landing, and who knows when it's going to go down. But from what I've learned about a lot of these programs, within a couple months or however long they've been up, they go up to a certain amount and then come down. Now, Ecomcast I believe it began somewhere in December, I believe, and the price, as you can see, is $31. Now, it started at 70 cents, but this price, when I looked at it this morning, was 31.50. Now it's 31.80. Now, I don't know if, they're fixing the price or anything, but, on the dashboard, it looks good. And that's what a lot of us as YouTubers look at. Like, they want to see prices around this amount. I was not involved in this program because I seen it and I didn't do any type of reviews or research or anything, and I forgot all about it. So I just so happened to look at it the other day, and I was like, wow, okay. I suppose it's doing well. I haven't really looked into it, so I really can't say. But this is just something you can stack against the programs that's coming out, that's lending, and the ones that didn't fail. Like, it's been some good ones, but I really wouldn't stack programs up against the ones that didn't fail because they're gone. You can compare them, but they're gone. The program I would stack this up against would be a program that's doing absolutely well, and that would be this one right here, Lend Connect. Now, this is whatever. I didn't read any of this. It's, to me, all these programs are saying the same thing. Because of the VOR, a program that just went down today, and BitConnect, these lending programs is having problems. From my understanding, if you're a lending program, why are you having problems? I mean, okay, you understand that either you got in a field that you wasn't able to adjust to, or you just, from my understanding, you just here for a short time frame, and all the stuff that's said in your white papers and your roadmap, it's a bunch of fluff. Which, as a beginner, I'm hoping you taking this information in and understanding that these programs, they're not going to be around for a long time. It's something to do, something to try to turn your money into. It's gambling, to my understanding at this moment, because you give your money to somebody and you hope it turn out to be more, where you do minimum work as possible. When you go to a casino and you give your money, you put your money on a roulette table or the blackjack table or the poker table, you're putting yourself up against odds that you hope you didn't educate yourself enough to get a return. But I also have something else that I want to speak on that I may not get to. I may get to another day. But it has to do with pump and dumps that, from my understanding, a lot of people really should understand what pump and dumps. Now, if I get to it today, then that's fine. I may just, go over briefly at the end. So if you want to go to the end, I mean, that's fine. If I get there, we'll see. Other program, Finecoin, it's going on over to staking. Um, it's something you can look into. I will be involving myself in this particular. I do think it's one that you want to watch. This is also a program you want to watch. They're letting their members help them make their decisions, and their member count is growing. And if you do your research, you'll see a lot of YouTubers are speaking highly of it. Another program, Monex. Gotta love this program. This was one that, as a beginner, I jumped into entirely prematurely because I, as a beginner, was going off of the small confidence I had in another person's word and knowledge of the lending space. So Monex just, said they was not going to be doing any lending today, which is the thing about it. Like, this is the lending space. So if you remove lending, a lot of people tell you, well, what's the point of getting in it? Well, now they have hosted staking. So now, as a beginner, you're probably going to want to convert yourself and transition into staking. And how can I invest money into it and get a smaller return on it? Because staking is you putting your money somewhere and they coins, you hoping it grows. I think it's great, to tell you the truth. Like, I don't be trying to be all optimistic, but I'm very optimistic about everything. If you're just enjoying life, it's nothing that could really bring you down. Another program, Adverts, is coming soon, and we'll just see how it does. It's another one on my this is one that you will want to watch. This Adverts. I'm going to start leaving my links in behind. I definitely have a plan, but it's at this time, because I'm a beginner, nobody has reached out to me like, okay, what's your plan? What we finna do? So when somebody start reaching out or viewers start reaching out, I'm definitely gonna start explaining and detailing, okay, this is what I'm finna do. So another program, Drop L, another lending program. Who knows what this is about? I've did a little research on it so far. In my particular reviews, it's one of those programs. Is it ready or not? Is it ready or not? Drop L. So take a look at it and see what it is. It say pre-sale. Well, it's ended basically today. Coins going up to 50 cents. Something to look into. Just, something to give you as a beginner. Just go over these sites. Go over as many sites as you can that has to do with lending programs, because you learn more the more that you go over these sites and the more you hear people join the communities, Facebook, Twitter, Reddit, YouTube. Join the communities because it's going to help you. I've spoke about this program before. I haven't really went into it, but this is something you probably want to look into because it has a lot to do with cryptocurrency. So the Family Cash Machine, look into it as a beginner. See what you can get out of it. Now this is me looking at the markets. It's all green today. A lot of double-digit numbers. So the market is doing pretty good. And as you see all the green. Of course, we always gonna have a little red, so we can't always have it the way we want to. We're beginners, so we really just learning. Monetized coin, another coin that should be watched out for. I'm sure you see the push, and hey, look out for it. Another lending platform, Batok. Look out for something to look into, but read, do research, ask questions, and make sure you ready and ask questions. Crypto world evolution. You're gonna start hearing a lot about this particular program and a lot of programs like it. So as a beginner, yes, definitely get familiar with it. Definitely get familiar. Other than that, I didn't get into the pump and dump. So in the next one, I'm sure I'll try to remember to get into it. Thanks.